Hello friends, this video on soil part 4 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So let us learn about each of the soil horizons in more detail. So we will start with the topmost layer, that is O horizon. So this is also called as the surface horizon. So that is the layer which we see from above, the topmost layer, that is the O horizon. It has a lot of organic content. Now see, it is very obvious that it will have organic content because it is the topmost layer. So whenever the leaves fall off the trees, so whenever there is anything which is an insect died and it fell off on the ground, so it is all in contact with the topmost layer, and all these things, all living organisms are organic matter. They are all carbon containing compounds. So this O horizon has at least a minimum of 20% organic matter by mass. So this is the minimum amount of organic matter that must be present in this layer. So 20% of organic content is at least present here. So this layer, again, it is not necessary that everywhere the soil horizon will be made up of these specific layers only. Now in some places O horizon might be present, in some other places it might not be present, because this layer is mostly seen in areas where there is high production of leaf litter. When I say that, I mean, where do you think that there will be more leaf litter? Where will you have more trees? So mostly the forest areas. So in the forest areas, the soil has this O horizon. Now, whereas if you look at areas where there are no trees, no plants, so the chances of leaves falling off on this topmost layer is also very less. So in those regions, this O horizon might not be present at all. So this O horizon actually contains organic matter which are at different stages of decomposition, because this organic matter, let us consider this leaf which fell on the ground. So this leaf, now it has dried, it has died. So over a period of time, it will start to decompose. Now as time passes by, it keeps going deep inside the soil. Now as long as it remains on the topmost layer, on the surface layer, it is maybe in the stage of decomposition, it is maybe at a particular stage of decomposition. So that is why it is said that O horizon is present only in areas where there is too much production of leaves, that is dead leaves, and in this layer, the organic matter is seen to be at different stages of decomposition. That is, it has not decomposed completely. Now, due to the presence of organic content, it is generally black or dark brown in color. So here you can see this is the O horizon. So now this topmost layer might not be present in a lot of areas. So the next layer is A horizon, that is just below the O horizon. So this is also called the mineral horizon, because this is the most important horizon where a lot of minerals are present, and these minerals are needed by the plants for their growth. So when you compare it with the underlying horizons, that is the horizons which are present even below A horizon, like B or C horizon, so the texture of A horizon is like more coarse. So when you compare it with the underlying horizons, it is also known as the topsoil. Why is it called topsoil? You might ask this, because it is not the topmost layer. O horizon is above A horizon. That's because O horizon might be present somewhere, might not be present somewhere else. But A horizon is present everywhere. So in certain areas, A horizon might not be the topmost layer, but in a lot of areas, it could be the topmost layer. So that is why it is termed as the topsoil. It contains minerals, and it also contains minerals like sand, clay, silt. So all these things are present in this A horizon. Now you might ask, what is silt? So we are going to discuss about that when we learn about types of soil. This is also rich in organic content. So here also you find a lot of organic content, because as I said, the upper layers will be rich in organic content, because the dead plants and animal remains, they come in contact with the upper surface and then they start decomposition. So and at the O horizon level, they are just decomposing. That's why they are at different stages of decomposition. By the time they reach A horizon, they have decomposed, or they are yet still decomposing. So there also you have lot of organic content, and since organic content is present, therefore it adds to the fertility of the soil. So that's why the minerals, nutrients, everything which a plant needs, that is provided by the topsoil. If you look at its color, it is again black or dark brown in color, because organic content, they are generally dark in color. This layer is predominantly the surface layer of many soils, especially in the agricultural land. So in the agricultural land and all, where you do not have lot of leaf litter, so there the A horizon is like the topmost layer or the surface layer. Looking at its properties, it is soft and porous. So if you actually feel the texture of the soil of this A horizon, you'll see that they are soft and they are also porous. Now, what is the meaning of porous? That means they have a lot of pores in them. So when you have a lot of pores, it actually allows water to pass through it. So when you water the plants, you actually put water on the soil. So the soil can easily pass through the A horizon and it can reach the B horizon. Now this A horizon is extremely important. Do you know why? Because it is home for many organisms. Now at the beginning of the lesson, I told you that soil acts as a home for many organisms like earthworm. So these organisms, they live in this layer of soil. So they do not live very deep inside the soil. So they live somewhat towards the upper layer of the soil, and A horizon is their home. It is also responsible for soil fertility. Why? How does it provide fertility to the soil? Because A horizon contain humus. And what is humus? Humus is obtained from natural decay of plants or animals. So this is dark brown, or in fact it is black in color most of the cases. So due to the presence of this humus, the organic content of the soil increases and the fertility of the soil also increases. Provide support to plant roots, because the roots of the plants, they actually bind or they actually firmly get stuck to the soil at this layer. So that means it is also providing structural support to the plants. Retain more water. As I mentioned, that this layer is soft and porous. Now it has pores, so these pores are used to store water, and that's how it holds more water. And what is the benefit of holding water? This water can be utilized by the plants. And how do plants utilize these water? Through their root hairs. So through their root hairs, they will absorb water which is stored in the pores of the soil. And that's how plants can grow and develop. So basically, A horizon plays a very important role as far as growth of plant is considered. Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.